Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Wherever you are in this great world, we're gonna talk about XRP. Now, I never start a video with a video, but today I have to do it. $75,000 to $1.67 reduction by using blockchain. Why I believe in crypto. It will reduce cost. Now take a listen to Franklin Templeton, CTO, how she talks about removing all the friction. Blockchain is going to disrupt so many sectors. Take a listen to this.
I think it's 0.00033% royalties in one of her songs. So if you buy it, and the streaming service, say Spotify, plays that song, the smart contract kicks off and it says, oh, I owe some money to somebody. It comes in, it finds that token, and it pays a fraction of a penny royalty, which means now I, as an individual, can actually access a type of investment that I never would have been able to access, which, by the way, would be totally uncorrelated to many other types of investments. And so there are actually, and I won't go through.
Now, she's talking about tokenizing music and how you could invest in an artist's music or their songs, and you would make a fraction of a cent or maybe a penny every time that song is downloaded.
But there are numerous new types of investment models that are being created simply because of this technology enabling it, because it takes out a lot of the frictional cost in a transaction. But it also is a threat to a lot of the incumbents in the financial services business. Because if you think about infrastructure, on a transaction, there's a lot of toll takers along the way. And so, you know, a toll taker might be somebody who proves, again, title insurance. It might be somebody who does a, you know, the foreign exchange settlement or custody. There's a lot of toll takers. And if the token itself handles that, then it's going to be less expensive. And I can give you a real example of how it is. We actually worked with the SEC to launch a tokenized money market fund. So we built a shareholder record-keeping system on blockchain, and we had to run it dual. We were actually one of the few asset management firms that still ran our own shareholder record-keeping system for our mutual funds. And so we had to run it parallel. And I can't remember the exact numbers, but over the period of time, it cost us like $75,000 to run the transactions on the old system, and it cost us like $1.67 to run it on the blockchain system. So if you can take out those costs, you can drive down the costs of the services that we provide, and it actually benefits the end consumer. And then in a business that's, you know, obviously very competitive on costs, that's a good thing. So I think that there's huge opportunity to, one, from efficiencies that happen, and two, I think new investment opportunities that are new business models that are going to come out of it.
So think about it like this. She sounded a lot like David Schwartz, because David Schwartz is always talking about removing the friction inside of transactions. But think about how many industries blockchain is going to disrupt. Because it's not just going to be the banking sector. I mean, Ripple is going to disrupt the banking sector. That's why JP Morgan and the rest of these big banks wanted to slow Ripple down, because Ripple takes away all those fees inside of cross-border payments. And the banks have been getting rich off of those fees for a long period of time. But this is going to disrupt music. It's going to disrupt movies, streaming music. Anywhere that there's a middleman, you could expect blockchain to remove the middleman. And the artist is still going to make the same money, except the end consumer is not going to be paying a fortune anymore. You're going to be paying less to access things, is what blockchain is going to do. And that's what's going to lead to mass adoption. Because when you could save people money, people will go in that direction every single time. Digital euro could be here by November 2025. The EU's digital target for 2030 for its citizens is 100% adoption of digital within the EU Council. So there's still people And I see them even on X. I'm going to get invested into this crypto or that crypto, but I'm going to wait until we get closer to 2030. Well, I would not wait much longer because 2030 was the date that they gave us. But everything since then has been accelerated. And even the next phase for the digital euro, potential developing and rolling out digital euro use cases, November 2025. We're going to see everything speed up even more from here. I think if you're not invested into these cryptocurrencies by the end of this year, going into 2025, you are going to be paying much higher prices for XRP, XLM, XDC, because once they start getting moving, I think utility is going to continue them upward all throughout next year. I mean, next year is going to be absolutely incredible. They're still saying by the end of December, expect XRP to be at a new all-time high if we're following the 2017-2018 cycle. That's why I always tell people, if you know people outside of crypto, their time is running out as well. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Either you invest in crypto or you end up on UBI because we are pushing into that new financial system. 4 reasons why companies trust Ripple. 100 plus partners Tranglo has gained through Ripple's global network. $25 million in money saved by CentB customers on FX conversion and transaction fees. They did that by cutting out the middleman. Less than 10 seconds amount of time it takes to make a payment with modular finance. 98% savings on domestic transfer rates for Neum global customers. That's how game-changing RippleNet and XRP is. And as these partners of Ripple are winning awards because they're utilizing RippleNet and XRP. Every time there's awards given out and Ripple partners are getting those awards, it's because they're using the same technology that we're invested in. Quality CBDC design won't break the banks. The IMF myth-bust bank claims that CBDCs will cause financial instability by showing how the impact of CBDC on financial stability is unlikely to be material if designed as a means of payment, not a store of value. Here's what I see. Here's the problem I see with CBDC. They're creating it as a means of payment. They don't want you storing any of this CBDC in a savings account. They don't want you to have rainy day money. And that's why I think CBDC will be programmable. I think if you don't use your monthly CBDC, it will expire over time. I don't think you're going to be able to hoard away CBDC in a checking or savings account is what I'm saying. Because everything I've seen around the CBDC, it's all about expiration dates. So how are people ever going to open a business in the future or save up to buy a house? I don't understand that. They keep saying CBDC is going to benefit everyone. Well, not when you can't save for the future. Unless certain people are going to be able to save CBDC and everybody else will get a monthly allotment through universal basic income. BRICS has reached an agreement on its new trade system. The new BRICS pay system may be revealed at the upcoming BRICS summit after all. Blockchain-based system. Documents have indicated that this was likely to happen. So it looks like BRICS may be ready to announce their new payment system. Now, I still think Ripple and XRP will be inside of BRICS because every single BRICS country already has Ripple rails inside. So why would they go and build out on something else? It doesn't make sense. And RippleNet and XRP was built to serve the entire planet. Former Ripple CTO Stephen Thomas, Interledger Protocol was meant to scale the XRP ledger to a global level. The Interledger Protocol was always the way in which XRP will reach global adoption. I always said that, if you build something that's built to serve every single person on the planet, there's a reason it was built to do that. And then you look at all the Ripple rails all around the world and you see it all coming together. That massive network is almost complete. The BRICS will be exploring AI, Internet of Things, 5G, digital economy, and promoting the BRICS Bridge. So think about that. They're now pushing ahead with AI, Internet of Things, 5G, digital economy. So now the US and every other country has to push ahead, or they end up falling even further behind. So think how quick the US is now to get crypto regulations in place, get stablecoin regulations in place, because if they don't, the BRICS are just going to continue to push way beyond the United States. And every other country is going to do the same thing. The EU is going to speed things up. UK speed things up. Every other country has no choice but to keep up with the BRICS. That's why I'm always showing you how fast the BRICS are evolving. Ripple endorsed KeyRock partners with Deutsche Bank for Crypto Boost. Now they're pushing ahead as far as FX services and even fiat currency handling. I look at these announcements as just more and more rails getting put in place around the world for XRP to run on, because that's the end game. XRP is going to run on all the rails that either Ripple put in place or partners of Ripple put in place. But the reason I wanted to do this quick video was to give you an update on the BRICS, how they're expanding out and growing and pushing way beyond with technology. But I also wanted to show you how blockchain can disrupt multiple markets, not just, banking. It's going to disrupt gaming as well. People are going to be getting paid in crypto to game. Think about that. And crypto is going to be currency inside of games. Then think beyond that, even into the metaverse. There's going to be jobs in the metaverse where you get paid in crypto. There's going to be a whole new economy built out around blockchain and crypto. That's what the future is. And if you want to get rich off of all of this, all you got to do is nothing. Just continue to hold your XRP. That's all it takes at this point. And until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.